Earlier, I spoke with France 24's Buenos Aires correspondent Natalio Cosoy, and I asked him how Argentinians feel about the economy today.
Milei had never promised a huge investment from the public sector. He always promised cuts and he promised to tame inflation. That is somehow happening. The latest figure for monthly inflation are around 1.6%, again, monthly inflation. When he came to power, we were in double digits monthly inflation, and that lasted for a bit. And his policies seem to be working in that sense, and he also promised cuts in public spending, and it's something that's taking place. The government celebrates or has been celebrating the fact that they have already managed to either fire or made them quit around 50,000 public workers, and the support for President Milei seems quite stable. When you look at the surveys asking for Argentinians' opinion on his government and on his presidency, he seems to retain a certain degree of support, which seems to indicate that there's a huge portion of the population that still backs his policies, even though they are hitting hard in many sectors. I mean, all this divestment from the public sector is not only hitting public health, but also pensioners who've been very active demanding for their rights, and also other areas. Recently, for instance, an area that's in charge of supervising the roads in Argentina has been dismantled, and there have been strong questions on how safe that will be for the users of roads in Argentina. Let's remember, Argentina is the 8th largest country in the world, and it doesn't have such a big railway network, so most trips are done on the roads. So if that's not kept properly, there's a serious risk not only to lives but for commerce within the country. But still, the figures that you mentioned are correct, and it seems that the president still holds some backing from the population in Argentina.